Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. It is a very special Friday night. It is game 2 of this best-of-3 regional final series between Sulphur Springs and Sanger. Sanger took game 1 of the series by a final score of 6-2. Obviously, if they win again tonight, they advance to the state semifinal for the second year in a row. But if Sulphur Springs can come back, get a win tonight, and force a game 3, that'll be tomorrow at 2 p.m., and we'll be back here for that one as well. But we're excited for a great night of playoff softball tonight. If you've been hanging out with us all year, thank you so much. Welcome back in. Hopefully, this isn't the final time. We're getting to hang out with you guys this season. But if this is your first time hanging out with us, I'm Tyler Lennon. I'm joined, of course, by the best producer in the state of Texas, Corey Hankins. What's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. Excited for another game of Ladycats softball. It's going to be a good one. We've talked about it a lot. This Sanger team is good. They're fun to watch, but saw a lot of fight out of our Ladycats in that bottom of the 7th Wednesday night. And so a lot of good things to be expected here by these Ladycats.
Yeah, I agree. I think we have a bunch of good things to say and to look forward to tonight. We're going to do all of that as quickly as possible. But before we can, I want to make sure that everyone knows, as always, the pregame show is brought to you by Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where they make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore their extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit any lifestyle and budget. Their dedicated team is there to guide you through every step from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Go visit them or browse their online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with the perfect car. Find it at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge. Like you said, the Ladycats showed a ton of fight. I thought really that entire game, it never felt like they got down or out of it at all.
No.
Obviously, they didn't score any runs until the 7th inning, where they did score a pair and had a really good 2-out rally. But I think you picked up some momentum in that. And
yes.
I think there were a number of circumstances that, I don't think you might not have to deal with here tonight. And I think win or lose, I think no matter who, I think we're about to watch a very, very, very close and a very fun regional final softball game.
Yes, and it's kind of tough because, like you said, you're not going to have to deal with certain circumstances, but the biggest circumstance you do have to deal with is a very good hitting Sanger team.
I think I must have said it on air, I don't know, a few dozen times the other night, but this is boys or girls baseball or softball, without a doubt, the best 1 through 9 hitting team that I've ever gotten to broadcast a game for.
Yeah, they're very good, very disciplined, and make adjustments very quickly. But I will leave you with some wisdom that my mom told me from a very, very young age. She would always tell me, Corey, if it's worth it, it's not going to be easy. If it's easy, it's not going to be worth it. So that's kind of where I'm at with the Ladycats. Hey, it's the regional finals. It is not going to be easy, but it is for sure going to be worth it and be worth every single ounce of energy and effort. And I'm trying to think of the word, but really just dialed in this from the get-go that you have. Perseverance, all those kind of things are kind of kicking around in my head right now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So,
as far as things we want to see differently here tonight, I want to start by saying I hope I don't see anything different at all from Hannah Speed. I've went back and rewatched the entire game, so I've seen it twice now, and I thought just pitch per pitch, I thought she was excellent all night long, and I think I want to see more of that. The only thing that I want to see any differently at all is you had a pretty good night offensively. This is a very good pitcher from Sanger, and you had 9 hits as a team. Unfortunately, you went 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position, and that one came with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah.
I think you're going to continue to see the Ladycats get on base and get hits, but you absolutely have to take advantage of those opportunities tonight or you're going to lose again.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to have to capitalize, and when people ahead of you do their job and get on base and get in scoring position, you have to reward them by batting them around. And that's the tough part in baseball and softball is you can't really do it all your own unless you're hitting home runs every single time, That's a tough spot to be in, but that's the thing. The Ladycats are going to have to rely on each other, and as Coach Grillo says, it's a series for a reason.
It's a series for a reason.
You can't just win the first game. You gotta come back, and whatever happened in that first game, it's over. It's done with. It has no bearing on this game whatsoever. And so really just come in with a fresh, clean slate and make it happen, Captain.
I agree, Corey. It looks like we're getting ready to start pretty quickly, so just in case they go before we think they do, I want to make sure you get to hear from not only our friends at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, but a few others, and then we'll be right back.
You're looking for a heavy-duty truck for the ranch? a sports car to fulfill your dreams, or even a minivan to get the kids to football practice, Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge has just what you need. As a part of this community, we're dedicated to serving our hometown with the best selection and exceptional service. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is here to ensure you drive away happy and confident. Come on by today and see why Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge is the trusted choice for your next vehicle.
For 20 years, Ochoa and Coleman Orthodontics has been bringing smiles to East Texas. And now, we're excited to see you at our newest location in Sulphur Springs. We offer expert orthodontic care for children and adults. Whether you need braces or clear aligners, we've got you covered. Best of all, consultations are completely free, and our affordable payment plans make achieving your perfect smile easier than ever. Let's make your smile shine. Visit us today.
Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. We're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with us. From modern floor plans to customizable design features, we're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and explore our wide range of manufactured or modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. Building dreams one home at a time.
Welcome to Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where we make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore our extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit every lifestyle and budget. Our dedicated team is here to guide you through every step, from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Come visit us today or browse our online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with the perfect car. Find it here at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are almost ready for Game 2 of this series again. Sanger took the Game 1 by a final score of 6-2. Ladycats looking to get a win here tonight and extend the series to Game 3, which if they do will be tomorrow at 2 p.m. with our coverage starting at 1:45. Sanger looking to advance to the state semifinal for a second year in a row. Corey, again, I don't know how much time we have, so we'll try to go pretty quickly here, but do you have a prediction for tonight's Way Bible Church Player of the Game?
If I had a prediction for the Way Bible Church Player of the Game, give me Braylee Blevins. She's come on in a big spot here lately. Bottom of the 7th the other night. She had a huge hit to kind of keep it going.
Yeah, last night she was 2 for 4 with a triple and an RBI.
Yeah.
Like you said, every single one of her numbers, average OPS, average with runners on, is better in the playoffs than it was in the for the whole season. She's really getting better and better and better as the season goes. I think that's a great pick.
Yeah, for sure. What about you, Tyler?
Man, I hate to pick anyone because I'm such a jinx. I will just leave it at this. I think I try to usually steer away from these kind of players, but I think if you're going to win tonight's game, I think it's going to be another big night from Hannah Speed. I think,
yes.
I think she's coming into tonight's game. One, she's always incredible, but I think with just a little extra something to prove tonight after the last night's game, So I think I'm going to go with Hannah. By the way, even with everything, she only allowed 5 hits, 4 walks, and of the runs that were scored, only 2 of those were earned runs. So.
Yeah, and really did a good job. Was really great at the plate, helping herself out.
3 for 4 with 2 doubles.
Yeah, did everything you could do. My other player to watch would be Gracie Thompson. She's flashed a lot of leather over there at third base.
She was very, very good at third base.
And something to mention, I had to go back and look this up. We talk about playoff experience. We talk about being a part of big moments. Gracie Thompson is the only player on this roster who has made it to the state championship game in softball.
You are correct.
So,
Corey, let's step out of the way to make sure everyone gets to hear the national anthem and the starting lineups. And then Corey and I'll be back, and you'll be stuck with us for the rest of the night.
And the Sanger Lady Indians. Now let's meet the teams. First, the visiting team on the scoreboard, your Sulphur Springs Ladycats. Reserve players are number 3, Presley Smith. Number 7, Baylor Bofin. Number 10, Maddie Dixon. Number 22, Emily Adamson. Leading off and pitching for the Ladycats, number 1, Hannah Speed. Batting second and playing first base, number 9, Braylee Blevins. Batting third and playing third, number 11, Gracie Thompson. Batting fourth and playing left field, number 6, KK Montgomery. Batting fifth and catching, number 2, Shaylee Friddle. Batting sixth and the designated player, number 5, Abby Goldsmith. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 23, Claire Thompson. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, number 15, Emerson Thompson. Batting ninth and playing center field, number 8, Allison Frazier. Playing defensively, second base, number 4, Peyton Taylor. Lady Cats are coached by David Carilla, Bailey Dorner, Brinkley Snyder, and Courtney Hines. Now for the home team on the scoreboard tonight, representing 9-4A, Sanger Lady Indians. The reserve players for the Lady Indians are number 6, Callie Miller. Number 10, Nikki Boone. Number 17, Madison Biediger. Leading off and catching, number 3, Delilah Millen. Batting second and playing third, number 5, Taryn Lichty. Batting third and playing first, number 8, Abby Chapman. Batting fourth and pitching, number 20, Leela Claver. Batting fifth is a designated player, number 12, Chelsea Walton. Batting sixth and playing center field, number 13, Vivian Lynch. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, number 9, Lily Wilson. Batting eighth and playing second, number 11, Sophia Trogel. Batting ninth and playing left field, number 4, Carly Cates. Playing in right field tonight, number 2, Harley Miller. The Lady Indians are coached by Toby Claver, Ashley Hedrick, and Jeremy Harvey. This time, would you please all rise as we honor our nation with the playing of the national anthem.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're almost ready to get tonight's game started again. Game 2 of this best of 3 regional final series between Sanger and Sulphur Springs. Sanger took game 1 by a final score of 6-2. Lady Cats going to try to see if they can keep the series going or see if Sanger can make it to the state semifinal for a second year in a row. Again, thank you all so much for hanging out with us during the Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge pregame show. Before we get tonight's game started, I want to tell you that here at Chad's Media and Front Porch News, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Ladycats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit their website, alliancebank.com, for all your financial and banking needs. Also, I want to tell you about our good friend Aaron Neal, who is the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. At Hamby Insurance, they keep you covered in all your adventures and all your life. Whether it's auto insurance, home insurance, renter's insurance, or business owner packages, protect what you love most. You can visit hambyinsurance.com or give them a call at 972-285-0381 to get a quote today. Hamby Insurance, a trusted name in North Texas since 1940. Corey, the only thing that we didn't get to do in the pregame show was give official predictions for tonight's game. So without I'll let you do the honors. What you got?
I don't know. It's so hard because it could be such a high-scoring game or it could be a pitcher's duel. Really just depends on the precedent set behind the plate.
I'll tell you what. You don't have to give me a final score. But
Ladycats in a close one.
Ladycats in a close one. I think that's a good pick. I think I agree with you. I do think because what you're saying, it obviously could be a pitcher's duel or it could be low scoring. I think it's going to be more low scoring tonight, but you will see runs. I think something like 4-2, 4-3, 3-2, something in that range probably.
Yeah. I will say it's going to be loud.
It is going to be loud. I can guarantee that.
A lot of air horns, some bull horns. It's going to have more horns in a football game in state's capital.
Yeah, we can't predict hardly anything with certainty except for it is going to be very loud.
Yeah, it's going to be loud. So buckle in, get your ear protection on, and get ready for one of the best softball games you're going to see in this.
I can't help but notice. I just now noticed because we've been so busy, but, there's not a fifth as many people here right now as there was.
6 o'clock on a Friday. If people don't get off till 5.
That's true. Hannah Speed said if you don't get off till 5, you probably don't get to see the first hit of the night. One pitch, one hit.
That's a great job by Hannah Speed jumping on something early.
And Hannah Speed now, I believe, 4 for 5 in the series.
Yeah, and that's why you needed it. You got to start off strong. And this is the second time you're seeing this pitcher. Obviously, going to be the second time for them to see Hannah Speed in a game, not second time overall. But you're going to start picking up on those tendencies and those, as Addison alluded to, her sequence and how she likes to throw things. And so we could be in for a lot of hits tonight.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Obviously, for both of these teams, for every one of these players, you've now faced the other team's pitcher 3 times, 4 times in some of the instances. So one thing I do know is with as good of a hitting team as Sanger is.
Oh. Obviously zero malicious intent there. Let's calm down.
1-0 count after the ball there. I think with as good of a hitting team as Sanger is and as well of a coached hitting team as they are, they're going to be a tough out the second time around. They are the kind of team that take note of those things and the pitch. All of that. They're going to take note of that.
Yeah, and we talked to their coach ahead of the game and, complimented their approach at the plate. They're very good. As that's popped up for an out.
Yes.
They're very good adjusting at-bat to at-bat, inning to inning. They just do a very good job all the way around. And speaking of Gracie, see one of the coaches from Como-Picton. Actually, see my neighbor here, Trevor Wallace. Coach Wallace over there. Getting to see one of his old players, Gracie Thompson, up to bat here.
An incredible coach. And
great coach.
Has built an incredible program over there.
Yes, and I love seeing the success he's had at Como-Picton, as I'm a proud War Eagle myself.
You are?
So, cool to see.
Gracie Thompson at the plate, 0 for 3 with a walk in game 1 of this series, but she has been fantastic all season. For the whole year, hitting .423. She pops out one foul. Now to play. A 1.119 OPS on the year, and with runners in scoring position, she's hit .556 this season.
I may text him and see if he wants to get on the mic, especially when Gracie Thompson's at bat. Nobody has better insight than him.
0-2 the count. Good take there, missing one.
Grace Thompson has great plate awareness.
She does, yes.
Even when she's down, like right now, 0-2, she takes a great pitch. She's not. Just foul. Or
we're locked in it.
I know, we are very locked in.
And yeah, this goes back to what you're saying. She had a battle. It was during the 7th inning of that game the other night, and I think that at bat went on
forever.
And I believe it was with 2 outs. It was the final out of the night, and she just kept fouling it off, staying alive, and was unfazed.
Hit one pretty solid down the left field line. Looked fair to hear, but either way, it's called foul.
Well, it's like you said, you made an amazing point. She does have experience
in these. Yeah, she's been here and won here.
And has. She'll go down swinging there, though. 2 away. That'll bring up KK Montgomery. And see, I like to see that. You don't see that with everyone, but Gracie is stopping and telling each player what she saw, what to look for. That's winning softball.
Yes.
KK was 1 for 3 with an RBI double the other night.
Make a play, dugout.
KK is another one of those players. I try not to say anything, when she's batting because I jinx her every time I do. Yeah. But in clutch situations, she's just unfazed, unbothered. Yes. And you saw it the other night. You're down to your final out, and she comes through with an RBI double.
Yes. Just a lot of girls who make clutch moments, and every year that you make history, you get more and more girls experience in bigger and bigger moments. Talk about that with baseball. Them winning a playoff round, massive for all of those kids.
I agree. So quickly in an 0-2 count here. If she can keep the inning going, Shaylee Friddle would be behind her. She had was 1 for 4 with a double in game 1 of the series. Sanger's able to get out of the inning though. So another leadoff single for the Ladycats that not going to turn into a run here. So we're going to go to the bottom of the first. Still scoreless.
Need a smooth ride? At Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs, we provide top-notch service for all your tire needs. From high-quality tires like Michelin and custom wheels to expert brake service and precise alignments, we handle it all with efficiency. Our skilled team also manages suspension repairs and installs lift and leveling kits swiftly and with a smile. Experience quick, friendly service at Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs. So come see us for service you can count on.
At Bell Concrete Inc., we build more than structures. We build relationships. Our team is dedicated to making your experience enjoyable and hassle-free. With priority service and a smile, your project is our priority. From driveways to commercial, residential, and municipal projects, we deliver the best products and service. Call us today at 903-885-3126 to experience Bell Concrete's commitment to excellence.
Triple Crown Roofing, your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, we offer competitive prices and free consultations. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, we provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right.
Ready for the bottom of the first here in Forney. Ladycats get a leadoff runner on. Not able to score a run. Hannah's speaking to see if she can hopefully have a shutdown inning of her own. Before we do, I want to tell you to go see our friends over at Corner Grub House in their iconic spot on the square. It's the perfect place to spend a Friday night just like tonight, where you can experience their freshly made comfort dishes and Southern hospitality, all while watching the Sulphur Springs Ladycats on their big screen. And while you're there, be sure to try one of their delicious steaks, which are USDA Black Angus beef. And also, very quickly, I want to tell you that at D&B Loans, they simplify your loan process with the best rates and fastest turnarounds in the industry. But that's not all. Their showroom also features top-quality furniture and appliances with fantastic options and free local delivery. Trust D&B Loans for both financial stability and beautiful home essentials. Got the sophomore for Sanger leading off again. She was 1 for 4 with a double and 2 runs on the season, and she's been fantastic. A .455 hitter this year, leads the team in average RBIs and doubles.
She's coming out swinging.
And I think you're going to have to against Hannah tonight.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Tyler, my eyeballs are sweating right now. It's humid.
It is humid.
I guess it's that the storms that are possibly trying to break through, but still, it's. Whew.
You made fun of me. I got my little hand towel here, and he's
like,
"Oh, you got a sweat towel?" I said, "Yes, I do."
I should have grabbed one.
I didn't think it was going to be worse than it was Wednesday night, but it is considerably.
I sure didn't.
On off 1 or 2.
I think for Hannah, if she can get this first girl out, it's really going to provide a lot of confidence.
I agree. That would be huge.
And for me, what I'm looking at for both Hannah and Shaylee is composure. You know, they're both young. they haven't been in a ton of these moments yet, but just kind of when things aren't going your way, staying composed, staying within yourself, and like you said, don't change a thing. You played a great game the other night.
Yeah, you really did. Again, I mean, I sound like a broken record, but if you just, with no scoreboard, with no pitch count, if you just watched pitch by pitch, you would have assumed like, oh, she must have.
If we just did like a super cut of it, like took away the scoreboard.
Yeah,
and
you would assume she had the night of her life.
Yeah. At bats, everything.
Again, though, we're already seeing it here tonight. This Sanger team, I have never, again, they're just one of the most fun hitting teams I've ever seen, but especially when they get 2 strikes on them, they're incredible.
Yeah, and we said it last night, there's no easy out in this entire lineup, top to bottom. Just, they're going to bring it, and they're going to bring it all night long.
And are. Going to try and get an off speed there.
Even like that pitch right there, you can tell she wanted it and just laid off.
Yeah, and I think a lesser hitter does fall for it there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Here we go, the full count. Corey.
Tyler. I didn't want to say anything.
I didn't either. Claire Thompson in right field.
And she made another one of those last year in the playoffs, if I remember. Just fantastic hand-eye coordination, follows the ball.
That is incredible. I'm with you. I know it's odd that we were both silent, but like just neither one of us wanted to.
I didn't want to ruin the moment. That was solid. That was so great. Hats off to Claire Thompson. That's a fantastic play, and that's a great way to back up your pitcher.
One play and one East Texas physical therapy replay of the night.
And Hannah already kind of pounding the inside there. I know Sanger liked to crowd the plate. I know early in that game they were pretty close to it. So we'll see if that kind of stays true, and it looks like it right now. And like I said, we've never seen these girls play outside of last night's game, so I don't know if that's their regular.
Glad to say that.
I was just about to say that.
2 pitches and a ground out to short. And again, I think, Hannah is, however long this game goes, however many pitches she needs to throw, she is more than capable of doing that. But again, because of how good this team is with 2 strikes, how many they're going to foul off, it's a lot of 8, 9, 10 pitch at bats. If you can get a 2-pitch ground out, that goes a long way.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely it does, because, there's going to be some innings where you're not going to have that. You're going to face 3, 4, 5 batters where you're having to throw 5 or 6 pitches a go.
Getting the called strike there. This is the sophomore, Abby Chapman. She was 1 for 2 with a home run the other night and a walk. 358 hitter on the year, and leads this team in doubles.
Got a little bit of student section here today. That's cool to see.
So it is starting to fill up even since we've said that, I feel like. Thompson fields cleanly, makes a great throw, and a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the first. That's huge, I feel like, for the Ladycats and their momentum. We'll be right back after these words from the Way Bible Church.
Bible Church, we believe that life change happens at every level. Join us Wednesday night for Next Gen Nights at 6:15 p.m., where our entire campus is dedicated to kids and teens from birth through 12th grade. Experience safe, age-appropriate environments where the Bible and God's love is taught in a creative and exciting way. We'll see you soon for Wednesdays at the Way Bible Church.
At ETPT, one of the treatments that make us unique is aquatic therapy, which encompasses everything from exercise in the water, relieving pressure on the joints, and decreasing overall pain, to aquatic body work, which transforms your body in a whole new way. Experience full mind and body relaxation through movement, holding, stretching, and myofascial release, achieving a nervous system reset and breaking the chronic pain cycle. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
Almost ready for the top of the second here in Sulphur Springs. Shaylee, not in Sulphur Springs, for Sulphur Springs, but not in Sulphur Springs.
Wish we were. We'd have better internet.
That would be nice. But Shaylee Friddle to get us started. Before we do, I want to tell you to go see our friends over at J. Hodge Chevrolet, where you can find incredible savings on all your favorite Chevys. Their knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you find the car of your dreams. They invite you to go visit them on Wildcat Way to see their dedicated team and see what makes them the most awarded dealership with the most awarded vehicles. And also, I want to give a big shout out to the dedicated team at Amadeus Healthcare. They offered skilled nursing and therapy services to ensure the well-being of their patients. Visit them at AmadisHC.com to learn more about how they can support you and your loved ones. Amadeus Healthcare, first-class care in the comfort of your own home. Give them a call at 903-231-0402 for more information.
And like we've said, all playoffs, we're relying on our own hotspot here. So if we do unfortunately go down for any reason, just stay right there to Chad's Media YouTube, Front Porch News Facebook. We'll be back before you know it.
Same goes, obviously, if we unfortunately find ourselves in a weather delay.
Yes, we will. We'll figure it out.
We always do. I feel like, you know, as long as we're here. Oh, well, you can explain.
So we do have an intermission set up. If we do have to go into a weather delay, we will go to that. So we'll stay up, but it will just kind of be running our sponsors' videos.
That's very important, useful information.
You can kind of keep it up in the background.
Just keep checking. We see you've been checking.
We see you've been checking.
The freshman, Shaylee Friddle, getting the top of the second started. She was 1 for 4 with a double last night. And about the most consistent numbers you'll ever see. 396 in the regular season, 385 her batting average in the postseason. Even with runners in scoring position. 377 for the year, 333 for the postseason. Pops that one very high.
Ooh. That was close.
And here is Abby Goldsmith. Abby 1 for 3 last night. And I really want to applaud Abby. Again, she has become such a really good hitter. And I feel like comes through in big moments for you. I feel like the more and more I watch her throughout her career, she just gets better and better.
Yeah, she's just continuous improvement. We talked about that with the baseball team and how over the year they just kind of continuously got better, game over game, at bat over at bat, pitch by pitch. And Abby Goldsmith has absolutely taken on those characteristics as well, just consistently getting better over the course of this year.
Fouling that one off.
Boy, my depth perception was way off on that one. It wasn't about until it hit the net that I realized it was a foul ball. I was like, that is a weird flight for a line drive. It was so goofy to me. Oh, man. That's what happens when you're looking through the monitor. You don't really.
Yeah, that will throw you off. I was going to say, luckily we got you here and not like in left field or something, but, you know.
Yeah. Thank God. That's a great job by Abby Goldsmith just staying alive.
Got Claire Thompson on deck. I want to applaud her again for the here in a second we'll play that replay one more time, but incredible. We've seen some really good plays in the outfield this year.
Yes.
KK had a replay moment last week, I believe.
Yeah, she had a handful of them. Gracie Thompson Wednesday had a bunch. And I want to give credit to Sanger's pitcher. She's doing a great job of getting ahead in the count and then kind of getting those swing pitches.
Yes, agreed. She's a very good pitcher. She going to Daytona State, I believe.
Which is in Florida.
It is. I did a lot of homework in between games, but I didn't do homework to see if it's on the beach or not. Sorry, Addison. I don't know.
Addison's about to come back for another year. She said, I could use a beach college. Oh.
Unfortunately, off the end of the bat there. Ground out on the first pitch. So another 1-2-3 inning. We'll be back for the bottom of the second right after this.
Your locally owned med spa dedicated to helping you achieve your unique beauty goals. From neuromodulators, dermal fillers, laser services, and a variety of facials, we offer a range of treatments tailored just for you. Get expert advice on the best service for your aesthetic desires. Come check out our new location in Sulphur Springs, or as always, visit us in Emory and give us a call at 903-474-4644 4649 and let us enhance the beauty you were born with.
The year was 1927. The first TV image was transmitted. Charles Lindbergh completed the first solo transatlantic flight. Babe Ruth set a single-season home run record, and Alliance Bank was formed, beginning a tradition of serving communities that remains today. We will be there for that new business, your new home, and we'll be there for you. Alliance Bank has been there for some of your most important decisions and will continue to be the bank you can trust. Alliance Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Ready for the bottom of the second. Hannah Speed was able to get Sanger 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first. It'll be the 4, 5, 6 hitters. Before we see them, though, I want to tell you about Graceful Health and Wellness. They are redefining women's health care with a holistic and personalized approach that prioritizes wellness at every stage of life. From motherhood to menopause and beyond, they specialize in hormone therapy, weight management, inflammation, and gut health, empowering women to take control of their health and feel their best. Visit their website, gracefulhealthandwellness.com, or give them a call at 903-912-6432.
There we go.
Beautiful first pitch.
That was awesome.
And you've already seen one more of those, didn't you?
Hadn't seen that in 87 years. That's how long it felt yesterday. It's tough, too, when you're used to see Hannah just roll. That's a great pitch.
It was a great attempt as well from Friddle to frame it.
Yeah, I mean, just all around. And you see Hannah, she immediately pointed herself. It was like, hey, that's on me. That's on me. I already love that.
By the way, this is the one senior in the Sanger lineup. Obviously, we've seen her on the mound already tonight. Told you she's going to Daytona State, but I don't know this, obviously. We should have asked. I don't know why we didn't, but she very well might be going as a hitter. I think she's every bit, or maybe even more, a better hitter than she is a pitcher, and she's a great pitcher. So
I mean, she hit that Jimmy Jack yesterday, and it was solid.
Yeah, 1 for 2, a home run, 3 RBIs, and a walk yesterday. And that was her 5th homer of the year.
That's a good day at the plate.
It is.
It's like me at Thanksgiving, just a good day at the dish.
There you go. Well, she was also 1 or 2 outs away from a complete game shutout.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's Madison Buster-esque dominance.
Going for a record to see how many come up picks and references we can make tonight.
Oh, buddy. You just buckle up, my friend. That's a great spot to miss in. I mean, I'm already seeing better – I don't even want to say pitch control, but zone awareness out of our pitcher catcher tonight. I mean, just knowing where our spots are. Like I said, we hit our spots last night. Great job. That's a tough play to make, Tyler.
It was a tough play to make. Hannah tried her best to make it, but
yeah. But when it got by Hannah, I was a little worried because, sometimes those little dribblers, especially in softball because the bases are shorter, if it's just barely getting to you, you're kind of, kind of having to balance charging it, waiting for it, making a good play, firing the ball over quick enough but still being under control. There's a lot going on. And
that's a great play from Peyton Taylor there.
Yeah, credit to Peyton Taylor there. And who's somebody who hasn't played a lot at second this year. I mean, he's come on in the playoffs, but
yeah, and doing all of that as a freshman, I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny with Sulphur Springs softball. You always have just kind of that crop of freshmen that come in and make it happen.
Ooh, good pitch there. The 1-1.
Ooh, and Corey. Wow.
Let's take another look at that one.
I mean, everything that could go wrong went wrong there for a little bit until they got the out.
Let's watch it one more time. We got a moment. Everything that went wrong until it went right.
So bounced off the glove, stuck in the glove, out. It's a great pitch. And that's kind of that you know, it's obviously not two-seam. I don't know what you call it in softball, but that almost two-seam ball, you know.
1-0, this is Vivi Lynch.
Got that late break away from right-hander. I believe that was it again.
Great pitch there. I was trying to figure out how to write down that Chelsea Watson grounded out to short. She grounded out to short, but it's a 5 to 6 to 3.
I was about to count the numbers too. It was almost like a double play that only got one out.
What was even more impressive is I immediately was going to say I think they got, you know, but when Emerson wasn't able to get it out of her glove quick, I was like, oh, well, now you got no shot. But she still got over there quick enough.
Miss there. And we're seeing a more dialed-in Hannah today. No, let me rephrase that. I take that back. Not a more dialed in, but just having more success from behind the plate outside of her control. That's a long way to say it.
That is a long way to say it, but it's not incorrect.
I was surprised.
Very political answer from you.
Yes, that was a very
having more success from behind the plate.
Be outside
of her control.
Yeah. That's the political. Yeah. That's a nice way to say it, I reckon.
Once again, the 2-2.
I'm surprised Carrillo didn't come in with, you know, like a chest plate and elbow protectors down there on third base coach, because he was kind of getting peppered a little bit during last night's game.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he had a ton of them hit to him. At one point, he was almost standing in the dugout.
Carrillo?
I mean, not in the dugout, obviously. And there we go, strike 3.
Another 1-2-3 inning. We'll be right back for the top of the third.
Your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of my own, I understand the importance of protecting the ones that matter most. I understand that no two families need the same coverage. That's why I will make sure to customize plans to fit your specific needs. From home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, and especially life insurance. No matter the age, life insurance is one of the most important coverages that you have to protect your family. If you can protect your home and auto, why not yourself or your family?
At Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, we're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with us. From modern floor plans to customizable design features tailored to your needs, we're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and explore our wide range of manufactured and modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, building dreams and opening doors to a better life, one home at a time.
Ready for the top of the third here in Forney, still scoreless, and it's been back-to-back 1-2-3 innings for Hannah Speed on the mound tonight. And I was going to tell you, I have this stat, and now I'm losing it in my papers. So she has thrown now 169 in 2/3 innings pitched, but now she's had 58 1-2-3 innings.
Jeez.
And of her now 50 innings pitched this postseason, 18 of them have been 1-2-3 innings.
My goodness.
I mean, that's almost every other inning you're getting them to go down 1-2-3. Pretty impressive.
We're already in the top of the third. It felt like it took us days to get to this point yesterday.
It did.
Leading off the third inning for the Ladycats, number 15, Emerson Thompson.
And here is Emerson Thompson. Emerson was 0 for 3 the other night, so looking for her first hit of the series.
And they take their time getting the call in. It's kind of opposite of what we're used to.
Yeah, because you were seeing the pitch combo.
And Hannah works pretty quick. I mean, not as quick as Crimson used to work, but still pretty quick.
Good take there.
Yeah, way to lay off on that one. That's solid.
And that would be huge if you're Emerson. You haven't been hitting quite as well in the last few weeks as you usually have for your career. You don't have a hit yet in this series. Draw a leadoff walk to get to Allison back to the top of the order. That would be big.
It would be massive, that's for sure. He's still a good cut.
Emerson with 1 home run already this postseason. She has never lacked power. When she gets a hold of one, she'll.
Yeah, she can get a hold of it. That's for sure.
The 2-1. Fouls that one back as well for 2-2. Like we said, the sophomore Allison Frazier on deck and then back to the top of the order. It was a leadoff single from Hannah Speed, but I believe it's been 5 straight out since then.
Yes, I do believe you're correct.
I do declare.
I do declare.
Good take there.
It's a very good take. Oh.
And I really like this at bat from her. It was 2 good takes to get up 2-0. You took 2 good swings, but you're in the 2-2 count. Good take there.
Yeah. And like we said, just stay within yourself. You know, it's a 0-0 ball game right now. It's anybody's game, to put it insanely lightly.
Great job, Emerson. Drawing the leadoff walk to get it to Allison Frazier.
And now you have speed on the base paths.
And do. Before we see Allison Frazier for the first time very quickly, I want to tell you that Sulphur Springs is where Brian White and Daniel Roper call home, a place where they've raised families, planted their roots, and proudly serve for all your legal needs. At Roper and White, they're Wildcats past, present, and future. They're more than just legal experts. They're partners in your journey to justice and success. With a dedicated team, they offer personalized legal strategies tailored to fit your needs. From everyone over at Roper and White, go Ladycats.
And I wouldn't hate to see a little hit and run action here.
I mean, that very well might be
yeah. It's a no-run ball game. Let's go ahead and get some runners moved around here.
Good take. Because I don't know what else he would be telling her, like what he might be telling her there, because I don't think, even though you've got a leadoff runner on, no outs, you need runners in scoring position.
Yes.
I don't think this is the play you're telling to get a bunt down probably.
Yeah. I mean, this is virtually your second leadoff here. And 2 quick takes there. And he may have told her to, hey, let's make her throw you a strike first.
I mean, he may have, yeah. Yeah, he might be giving her a take something.
Especially with how this pitcher likes to work, getting ahead in the count and then trying to throw that just, the off speed, the breaking ball to try and get you out or force weak contact. That's a great pitch on the inside part of the zone.
That is a really good pitch. So now 2-1 count to Allison. You mentioned her as a second leadoff. She's not only a second leadoff, but she's second or third or first in like every offensive category. So big swing there, but a swing and a miss, 2-2.
Yeah, and she kind of put it back into that inside part of the zone. But great swing there by Allison.
Back to the top of the order. Hannah Speed on deck after this. I'd love to see another base runner on what she does, though. Allison will go down swinging for the first out here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Yeah, if you're Sanger, that's what you were really needing there.
And here is leadoff hitter Hannah Speed. Hannah Speed again already 1 for 1 with a single here tonight. First pitch of the night, I believe.
Yes.
She was at exactly 500 for the entire season was her average. So
yeah, and if I'm trying to get runners in scoring position, this is who I want at the plate.
Yeah, that makes her 4 for 5 this series.
And I like having the Emerson-Allison combination at the bottom of your lineup because when Emerson gets on, she's always a threat on the base paths.
Very much so.
And she's quick.
And yeah, not only is she quick, she's a fast runner, but I think she's a smart runner as well.
Yeah. And let's let that pitch come in. And with how far second base is playing over to the right, if Emerson steals and that ball gets past the shortstop, I mean, chaos can ensue. Not saying it will, but chaos can ensue.
One count to hand. I don't think we're doing a good enough job of really emphasizing this is the regional final.
Yes.
Hannah Speed, you saw how good she's been on the mound, and she is 4 for 5 at the plate this series.
I mean,
as a sophomore in the regional final, I can't let us understate that. You know what I mean?
Just plain ridiculous.
Against a very, very, very good team.
As a sophomore.
Now the 1-2. Good take there, 2-2. See another Lady Cat legend, Megan McCullough, or Megan McSheffrey now. Shout out to the McSheffreys. We always love, anytime we go to Commerce, they take very good care of us over there. So
always enjoy going to Commerce to play softball.
Now the 2-2. Sent towards the line and right. Number 2. And that'll bring up Braylee Blevins for her second at bat. She was trying to bunt her first time up, kind of lined in to an out on a bunt. So obviously 2 outs here, not going to see her. So this will be her first time to get to swing the bat tonight.
Yeah, and right now we let the air horns get out of our way. Right now we've got to get away from making first base Gilligan's Island because we're stranding people there left and right.
Left and right again. You were 1 for 11 in game 1 with runners in scoring position. The 1 hit came with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. And you had, I believe, the leadoff runner on in every single inning except for one of them.
Yep.
And that is, again, the case here tonight. And just against as good of a team as Sanger is, you can't do that and expect to beat them.
Yeah, you got to get people across the plate. You got to get them off bases.
Blevins.
Great catch.
It is a great catch, Corey. That's going to get them out of the inning and keep it scoreless. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to Jackson Dental, where we prioritize your smile. Meet Dr. Jenner Jackson, a hometown wildcat turned dentist, dedicated to continuing the legacy of excellence started by his father, Dr. Phil Jackson, over 35 years ago. At Jackson Dental, we offer a range of services from routine checkups to advanced treatments, all delivered with a commitment to your comfort and well-being. Our friendly team is here to ensure you have a positive dental experience. Schedule your appointment today and discover the exceptional care with Dr. Jenner Jackson at Jackson Dental.
Hi, I'm Katie Adair, your local real estate expert, raised right here in Hopkins County and a proud mom to 2 boys. I'm deeply invested in our community. As a school board member and active participant in the Mothers Culture Club, I'm dedicated to making a positive impact. With my broker's license and a track record averaging over $10 million in sales per year, I'm committed to providing honest, hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. Let's find your dream home together. Give me a call today.
$419,827. That's a big number. In the last 7 months, that's how many times our partners have been seen on our sports broadcast through Chad's Media and Front Porch News. The word our partners use to describe what we do, effective. If you own or operate a business, let us help you be seen and heard. Barnum Bailey said it best, without promotion, something terrible happens. Nothing. Don't get left behind. We're already gearing up for next year's football season. So contact me today, Mandy at chadsmedia.com. We're excited to watch you grow.
Ready for the bottom of the 3rd, still scoreless here in Forney. Before we return to action, I want to tell you that at Hooten's Hardware, they offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your home, business, and outdoor projects and repairs. With over 40,000 square feet of materials in stock, they're sure to have everything you need for any job, from pipe and steel, metal building components, a full lumber yard, welding repair and fabrication, outdoor power equipment, and RV and boatless supplies. Trust me when I tell you that at Hooten's Hardware, they're more than just nuts and bolts. Also want to give a big shout out to Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. She is your local real estate expert. Raised right here in Hopkins County and a proud mother to 2 boys, she's deeply invested in our community. is a school board member and active participant in the Mother's Culture Club. She's committed to providing honest and hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. So find your dream home together and give her a call today. No one misses 1-0 to start the third.
Great pitch. Great pitch. Great job by Friddle to frame that up.
Yeah, she does a really good job framing back there.
Yeah.
Also, she has a very good pitcher to work with.
Yeah. It's easy to frame when the pitcher's that good.
And another beautiful pitch.
That's great.
1-2.
And it looks, when you're sitting up here, it looks inside, but when you really take into consideration how far in the Sanger batters are standing, it's really, I mean, it's over the plate. And you're going to hit, if people are crowding the plate, you're going to have to hit those spots.
Good job from Watson there to stay alive.
Oh, we got some cowbells. We do. I'm a fan of the cowbells. I'll take a cowbell.
But
need more of them.
Swinging this strike three.
And I'll need more of that too.
And do. I was gonna say this is not the SNL skit. I don't need more of it, but I will take it over the air horns and everything.
Yeah, give me more cowbells any day of the week. And I'm going to tell you right now, this hitter, the 8-hole right here, is going to jump on the first pitch. If I had to put money on it, I'm saying she is swinging on the first pitch.
Yeah, I think you're probably right about that. She was 1 for 3 yesterday, and I think it was on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Yeah. I mean, the first pitch we threw her all night, she laced one down the line on third. And, I mean, it's just a great job out of your 8-hole. And it looks like they moved the lefty slapper down to the 9-hole.
Yeah, it looks like they have. That's why I was getting so confused. I have it all written out, and I'm like, what have I missed here somewhere?
Yeah, I noticed it when they did the walkouts. Of course, I didn't know that the 9-hole was the lefty slapper.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew that the 8-hole was that second baseman.
1-1.
A bit high. That'll run it 2-1 there. A lot of coaches in attendance tonight.
There is a lot of coaches in attendance
Think
tonight.
about that.
That's what happens when you make it all the way to the regional final, though, you know?
Yeah, like I just want to go watch some softball.
If I weren't doing this, that's what I'd be doing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Luckily, we get to do this.
Yeah, that's true. We get to watch for free.
And do. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hannah Speed looking for strikeout number 3, I believe.
And gets it.
Actually, I think I was shorting her one. I think that's 4.
Nice.
I think she had 2 coming into this game. So.
And we're already seeing more confidence out of Hannah tonight. Just not so frustrated. I mean, obviously, with the circumstances, I understand that. But already seeing better demeanor, better composure. I mean, just all around. This is the Hannah Speed we know and love. Just having fun.
We're having fun.
This is fun. We're having fun. And she's almost through 9 unscathed.
I was going.
You were going to wait to say it, weren't you?
I was trying to figure out how to word it, but. Yeah, this is the sophomore Carly Cates. She was 0 for 4 last night, or Wednesday night, rather.
It's got to be tough slapping when the opposing pitcher's throwing that hard.
Yeah, that would be very tough.
Imagine the fastest ball you've ever been thrown, and now you have to run at it.
Now you have to run at it.
And decipher whether it's a ball or a strike as you're moving. I couldn't do that standing still, Tyler.
Not against Hannah Speed, no.
No, I'm talking about any pitcher I faced. 2-1 the count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third.
We were told both of these pitchers tonight throwing 60.
Yes.
Which
what that means in softball.
I've Googled it, everything. You get a bunch of different answers. What I've learned or what I've determined is around somewhere between 90 to 95.
Yeah, that's fast.
I've read 4 different articles that all gave 4 completely different answers. So
yeah,
you would think they would have a number, but I don't.
Oh, you know what?
Anyone feel free to correct me in the comments.
Next year we're gonna have to work on getting a radar gun. We have to get one, Tyler.
We've gotta find a way to. 3-1. Been 8 up, 8 down so far.
Minute full.
And if I'm Hannah here again, this is a player who is 0 for 4 against me in this series. It's the 9-hole in this order. I know how good the top of it is. Just go ahead and attack here.
Yeah, just blow it by her.
So that'll do it for the perfect game. First base runner of the night is a walk.
Tyler, I want to point something out here. She made a motion to Friddle. Hey, where did that miss? Umpire Millie told her. Boom, bang, boom. We're on to the next one.
Very good.
Love it.
Back to the top of the order.
Hannah nodded her head, grabbed the rosin. Here we go.
Emerson Fields deep in the hole and still makes the play, Corey. Emerson Thompson playing very good defense here tonight. And we're going to go to the 4th inning with it still scoreless here in Forney.
Physical therapy, we cater to your needs, from our geriatric clientele to the athlete returning to sport. As therapists, we rely on the latest research and strength and conditioning principles, from blood flow restriction and dry needling to safe progression of running using our anti-gravity treadmill. We perform sport-specific testing and use evaluative measures to determine safe return to your sport, whether it's practice or game time. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
Hi, I'm Brian White.
And I'm Daniel Roper.
Sulphur Springs is what we call home, a place where we have raised our families, planted our roots, and proudly serve East Texas for all legal needs.
At Roper & White, we are Wildcats, past, present, and future. We're more than just legal experts. We're partners in your journey to justice and success.
With a dedicated team, we offer personalized legal strategies tailored to your needs.
Thank you for choosing us as your hometown attorneys.
From all of us here at Roper & White, go Wildcats.
Ready for the top of the 4th. We're flying through this one, Corey. It'll be Gracie Thompson to get us started. But before we do, I want to tell you that Jackson Dental is proud to introduce Dr. Jenner Jackson, a hometown Wildcat turned dentist, dedicated to continuing the legacy of excellence started by his father, Dr. Phil Jackson, over 35 years ago. At Jackson Dental, they offer a range of services from routine checkups to advanced treatments, all delivered with a commitment to your comfort and well-being. Their friendly team is there to ensure you have a positive dental experience. So schedule your appointment with them today and discover the exceptional care with Dr. Jenner Jackson at Jackson Dental. I also want to give a big shout out to Josh Boatman. He is your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of his own, he understands the importance of protecting the ones who matter the most. He also understands that no 2 families need the same coverage. That's why he will work with you to customize plans to fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, or life insurance, Josh has you covered. Give him a call today at 903-348-1527 to see how he can find a plan that fits you and your specific needs.
Pausing for the air horns was a nice touch, Tyler.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I figure I want to make sure people hear about Josh, you know?
Yeah. I do too. That's why I have my life insurance through.
Popping that one off the net.
Great pursuit there by the catcher and first baseman.
Yes, very much so. Thompson struck out swinging her first time up tonight. 0 for 3 in game 1, but she did draw a walk, and it was a huge walk. It was to keep the game going in the bottom of the 7th. And
yeah.
I think, again, you mentioned it earlier, and I said it was a great point. It is a great point. You can tell she's been in these big moments already. She's just very much unfazed.
Yes, very unfazed.
In the clutch. in the proof when I tell you that for the entire season she hits .556 with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, this is a girl who's played on the University of Texas softball field for the state championship game before, like as a freshman. So you're not going to find her in any positions that she's, never been before.
That's fair. Found that one back 1 and 2. And I very much assumed we'd be in for a lower scoring game tonight, but we are.
I didn't expect top of the fourth 0-0. I thought somebody might have scored a run by now, but you never know.
Hopefully someone will score a run in just here in a second.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate it. Score a run right now.
Put in the call?
Oh, yeah, I want to keep it for a little bit.
That one misses high, 2 and 2.
It feels like a bad investment, 1 and 2 to put in the call. You know what I mean? Like, let me.
Fair.
I'm at least do it at the start of the at-bat and then see where we end up.
Yeah, I agree with that approach.
I may not be a seasoned veteran, but I don't think that's a real good deal.
And again, it doesn't anything that you would consider a clutch situation, whether it's with runners on, whether it's late in the game, whether it's when you have 2 strikes. She just is always unbothered in those scenarios.
She gets quabs, quality at bats.
She does. Corey, I want to give you credit. If nothing else, you absorb stuff very quickly.
Oh, very quickly.
I'm almost positive that would have been the first time you'd ever heard that phrase the other
Absolutely.
night, and you absorbed it immediately. It's
absolutely.
I know what that means, and I'm using it myself.
Yep. And even though it's a strikeout, still quality at bat there by Grace Thompson.
100%. So it'll be KK Montgomery up next. KK grounded out to third, her first time up.
And to your point, Tyler, Gracie coming back. Hey, this is what's going on. This happened, that happened. She likes to go to this and at this point in that bat.
So earlier in the night, obviously Hannah had the leadoff single. Then it was 5 or 6 consecutive outs. Emerson drew a leadoff walk to start the third, and we're now at 4 or 5 consecutive outs since then. So the base runners have been far and few between.
Yeah.
That's why, again, I cannot stress enough. I know I sound like a broken record, and mentioning it over and over again doesn't do any good. But when you do, you're only going to get a few chances. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
when we had runner on first and Hannah in the first inning, stranded at first. Nobody on the second. Runner on in third, stranded at first, and Emerson. And now here we are at the fourth, 1 out, nobody on.
Good take.
And then just a reminder also to everybody at home, connection is not the best right now. We're working through it, but again, just stay right here. If it goes down, hopefully not, we'll have another stream up as soon as possible.
So now the 1-1 to KK. Just a bit late on her swing. Again, I went back and rewatched every one of her at-bats from the other night, and I would watch her swing in slow motion, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime she does miss, it's a timing thing.
Yeah.
Like her swing is beautiful.
It's just a tick off.
Just a tiny bit late. And, again, this is a pitcher who we were told is throwing 60. So
yeah. It's a little bit quicker.
It's reasonable. You know? The only thing I think maybe you make an adjustment, just shortening up your swing a little bit. But, I mean, just like that. Good hit, KK. Kept her weight back on the off speed. That would have been a very easy pitch to get fooled by, to swing and miss on. You've been late. She tries to get you fooled, kept her weight back, single up the middle.
And has seen success with that pitch so far throughout this lineup. And, kind of going back to her, she'll get some strikes on you, and then she'll kind of throw that not looping, but just kind of that off-speed pitch and try to get you to out in front on it, especially when you're throwing that hard.
Uh-huh. Yeah, when you're throwing that hard, like you said, very easy to get fooled by the off.
Yeah.
Fridelson's that one to the left side. Man, that shortstop covers a ton of ground.
A ton. Because I thought that might bloop out and land.
I did too. And you pointed out to me how far right the second baseman plays. Well, the shortstop kind of has to make up for that by playing very close to the second base bag.
Yes.
That's a great play she just made. So now 2 away. Still the runner on first and Abby Goldsmith up. Abby was 1 for 3 the other night. She had a nice single through the left side of the field. I would like to see another one of those here.
Yeah.
The Sanger crowd wanting to know if she went, but she did not.
It's kind of tough. because we're the for a lefty, you know.
Yeah, so with the three-man crew here,
Yeah.
obviously you would go to third base. Well,
there's nobody at
umpire,
third
as you
base
see on the field.
Yeah,
is at second.
That's where it kind of helps to be a left-handed hitter.
It does. The umpire's like, who do you want me to ask?
Yeah. I'm asking Carrillo because I know his answer.
Called a foul ball there.
Foul ball.
Yep. Everyone go back. Foul ball. And that is interesting because I thought she had fielded it in front of the bag, but
you in half the stadium here.
Yeah. But I'm not mad at it.
No, I mean.
And Abby's a good enough hitter, I think, if you give her a second life in an at-bat, you know.
Yeah, good things might happen.
1-1. Still scoreless in the fourth, but this is the third inning. The Ladycats have had a runner on with less than 2 outs. And I'd love to see him come through in this scenario.
That's the second ball over there to the left that has been, you know, is it foul? Is it fair? Is it in this series?
Yeah, obviously had the infamous one down the left field line. The other
Yeah,
night.
I may have rewatched that a handful of times, screen recorded it, zoomed in, circled it, sent it to you and Addison.
The fact no one saw you post it on social media is pretty.
Yeah, I'm trying to be better.
Again, man, it's called growth.
I don't really, and I've honestly stopped posting on social media. I'm more of a lurker.
That's fair.
I don't really. What does the world need, my opinion? Well, they're getting it right now.
I was about to say, you're getting paid to give it right now, I guess. Really. Well, not give opinions, but
I'm getting paid to run the stream.
The
Put on the headsets just a.
The rest is just out of the kindness of your own heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate it. Again, it'll be a 1-2 count. Claire Thompson would be next if Abby can keep the inning alive. Swinging and a miss, strike 3. So it'll stay scoreless. It is time for the fourth inning stretch, so that means you get to hear from our friends over at Christmas.
Passing the competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital, Sulphur Springs, are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, taking orthopedic care a step further.
At Graceful Health and Wellness, we believe every woman deserves to feel her best at every stage of life. From motherhood to menopause and beyond, our holistic, evidence-based care empowers you to thrive. Hi, I'm Jordan Potts, board-certified family nurse practitioner and certified with the Menopause Society. I specialize in hormone replacement therapy, medically supervised weight loss, and comprehensive postpartum care. Experience compassionate care that bridges the gap between medical treatment and emotional support. Visit gracefulhealthandwellness.com to start your journey towards vibrant health today.
The bottom of the fourth here in Forney, still tied 0-0. We'll see if anyone can get on the board. Hopefully Hannah will keep the shutout going. But real quick, like we said, fourth inning stretch. And that is, as always, brought to you by the team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital in Sulphur Springs, where they are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Yeah, so back to the second hitter in the Sanger lineup, the freshman who leads the team in RBIs and triples. Being you're a freshman on this team specifically, leading the team in RBIs and triples, that's pretty impressive. A .390 hitter for the season.
That's impressive.
And you and I were talking about this as we were, leaving, taking down, getting back to the car for game one. But hopefully, I mean, these are two teams that can definitely be here again next year, and the next year, and the next year. But
year after that,
I can't imagine what this team is going to look like 2 years from now, when you've got, instead of 4 or 5 seniors or sophomores in your lineup, now they're seniors.
There you go.
And a quick round out to second to start the bottom of the fourth. And back to Abby Chapman. Chapman grounded out to third, her first time up tonight. Remember, she 1 for 2 with the solo home run in game one.
And two great fan bases, too. I mean.
Yeah, 100%. Sure. It has not been anywhere remotely close to quiet at any point in the series. So.
No.
Ooh. Gracie
Tyler,
Thompson.
that is.
This girl is
on fire.
On fire. Just been playing incredible third base this entire series.
Look at how quick that ball. I can't even get the camera over there in time.
I actually wanted to give you credit. You did a very good job. You were as quick as Gracie was.
I try. I mean, that ball's on her quick.
No, she is playing incredible
good.
third base right now. Oh, no, she's
good.
She don't miss. Now back to the lone senior in the Sanger lineup. Ground out to second base in her first time here tonight. Was 1 for 2 with a home run and 3 RBIs in game 1. The first pitch strike there from Hannah. Hannah Speed working very quickly and very efficiently here tonight.
It's a good pitch.
Yeah, it is.
A bit outside, it looked like. But a great spot when you already got one strike on them.
Mm-hmm. And especially with this hitter, you've seen how well she hits. She has 5 home runs on the season.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with missing there. Coming back with a swing and a miss there, 1-2.
I'm okay with her missing there, too.
Me too.
Because that, I mean, based off what we saw yesterday, and obviously she's a college-bound softball player, that's impressive. I mean, the girl can hit. She rakes.
She does rake.
I mean, she's good.
No, she's good.
Not only does she hit well, she's a great pitcher as well. I mean,
yeah. Again, maybe someone in the comments, if anyone. Well, Sanger has a great broadcast team, so no one can answer that. I'm curious if she is going as a hitter or pitcher, or maybe she'll get to do both.
We need to ask.
She's very good at both.
I'm gonna ask them about that afterwards.
We do need to. Hard hit to third again. Gracie Thompson again making the play. She is just having an incredible series over there. So another 1-2-3 for Hannah Speed. We'll be right back for the top of the 5th. Still scoreless here in Forney.
J. Hodge Chevrolet. We're voted the best dealership in sales, parts, and service, and received the prestigious Mark of Excellence award from GM. That's saying a lot, but to receive those honors 8 years in a row, that's the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. We owe it all to the J. Hodge family, and that's the great team of employees we have, plus the great community that we have and all our good customers. We invite you out to J. Hodge Chevrolet, 478 Wildcat Way in Sulphur Springs to see the difference.
So in January of, 22, just went in for a routine gallbladder surgery, and there were some complications that entered about a 6-month uphill climb over at Baylor Hospital. Everyone said you really need to see if you can get a hold of Amicus. I would recommend these people 100% every single time. They would be the first I would have them come.
Ready for the top of the 5th. Scoreless here in Forney. Claire Thompson, Emerson Thompson, and then Allison Frazier to get this inning started. Before we do, though, I want to tell you about Revamped Aesthetics, where cutting-edge technology meets expert skincare to help you achieve your best skin yet. Their advanced laser treatments offer safe, effective, and long-lasting results for hair removal, sun damage correction, and skin resurfacing. Go see them in their new location on 620 Church Street. And also, I want to give a big shout-out. We've seen a number of these replays here tonight, but you can thank the good people over at East Texas Physical Therapy, where they are a provider not only of the replays, but of therapy and rehabilitative services in Sulphur Springs. After a visit to ETPT, each patient will know what it means to have service beyond excellence, and they hope that you'll return to their facility for all your rehab needs. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve. Claire Thompson grounded out to first her last time up, and I don't know if you remember, but she didn't, I don't think, was even trying to swing, just kind of got jammed, and it happened to hit off the end of her bat. But
we've been through 5 here scoreless.
Been through 4.
Oh, sorry, yeah, through 4. We're in the 5th. My bad. Thank you.
Corey, hoping obviously the weather holds off and we do good, and hopefully for anyone that's joined in late, can you tell them again about the?
Yeah, we're using our hotspot. We're obviously in the same spot as we were yesterday, so we're really just at the mercy of AT&T right now, and so that ball hit foul. So if you're experiencing lag and frames dropping, I mean, we are updating. I mean, I've moved this phone 1,000 different places.
Yeah, I cannot explain to people that can't see what he does behind the computer here, but this man is making adjustments left and right over here.
I'm not even watching the game. I'm looking at our status bar.
While also running the camera. Yeah. Doing a lot of work over there, Corey. But no, just know.
Love doing it. That's for sure.
This man is doing everything he can to make sure y'all get to see the best product possible. But
yeah. And again, we're going to deliver the best product we can possibly provide. But much like the Ladycats last night, we're at the will and mercy of something else.
Claire Thompson doing a good job to stay alive here, 1 and 2.
If we didn't have this awning, that might have hit us.
Oh, it was very close. Yeah.
It felt like right here.
Claire Thompson been great all season. In the postseason, got an OPS just under 1. It's at 994. And then for the regular season, her numbers are a 442 hitter with a 1.109 OPS. I mean, just a great year from Claire. Yeah. Had the amazing play out in right field earlier tonight.
Sophomore, I believe.
Yes, I believe so. The 1-2. Great take there.
Great take. That's a great spot east to west, but I obviously can't tell north and south from up here.
Yeah, that is obviously very hard to be able to tell from there. But
and it looks like we're going into a lightning delay.
Man, am I the world's biggest jinx or what, Corey?
Yeah.
We are going into a lightning delay. Very quickly, before you go anywhere, just remind everyone of the situation.
Yeah, lightning delay. It's obviously 30 minutes from the first strike, so we'll be here for a little bit. Tyler, I'm kind of thinking with our internet situation, we may just go. We may.
Do you want to do that?
We may just take the stream down, try to work on our.
Very quickly, let's figure that out. I want to make sure y'all get to hear from Andy real quick. We're going to figure that out. We will come right back and update you on how the stream's going to go from there.
419,827. That's a big number. In the last 7 months, that's how many times our partners have been seen on our sports broadcast through Chad's Media and Front Porch News. The word our partners use to describe what we do, effective. If you own or operate a business, let us help you be seen and heard. Barnum Bailey said it best, without promotion, something terrible happens. Nothing. Don't get left behind. We're already gearing up for next year's football season. So contact me today, Mandy at chadsmedia.com. We're excited to watch you grow.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is still top of the fifth, tied scoreless, but we are going into at least a 30-minute rain delay. Corey, I'll let you explain to everyone what's going on from
so
here.
with the weather delay, they are having to vacate the stands. We obviously are in the stands, and so we're going to have to shut down our stream. Once we shut down, we will set up a new one that you can kind of check on YouTube and Facebook and be notified to. And
yes, if you aren't already, subscribe so you can get the notifications.
Yes. It'll be in the same spot, all that kind of stuff. But we will have that stream up here